Hello everyone and welcome to your pick a card reading on what do others appreciate about you. For this pick a card, I'd like you to take a few deep breaths before picking one pile for your reading, and once you're ready, please pick a pile. So for pile 1 we have the Jasper, pile 2 we have the Magnesite, and for pile 3 we have the Sodalite. Hello pile number 1 and welcome to your pick a card reading on what do others appreciate about you. So right off the bat, pile number 1, I feel like people appreciate your compassionate nature. I feel like you're a group of people who are highly compassionate, empathetic. There's something about you that says you're very understanding of others and situations. Some of you could be healers in this group, or you could work with people one-to-one. But I feel like in this group, many of you have very soothing, healing energies about you. I'm also picking up that many of you could be truth seekers. You could be quite adventurous at heart. There's something about you that likes to keep exploring, expanding. I'm also picking up you tend to go with the flow in life. Perhaps life has taught you that by holding on to things too tightly, it just restricts you or blocks your path. So you're learning to let go and go with the flow. With the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you're really good at starting new practical projects, goals. There's something about you that says you're very grounded, very in touch with the practical material world. So I feel like people appreciate the fact that you're very real, you're very down to earth, and you look at things with a realistic view. I'm also picking up this group, you try not to judge, especially at first glance. You rather allow things to evolve before making judgment. So I feel like with this group, you've learned to be less self-critical, which is why you're able to be compassionate and patient with others. With the balance card, I feel like you're trying to balance your various energies, your yin and your yang. There's something about trying to find that equilibrium, that balance within. I feel like for some of you, as you explore the outer world, it enables you to find that peace, that centre within. It's like your ventures are interconnected to your inner world. As you learn things on the outside, you learn things on the inside. And as you learn things on the inside, you learn more about your outer world. So the two are kind of interconnected with you. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you're working towards better structures, foundations for yourself. There's something about healthier boundaries as well. I feel like you keep certain things close to your chest. You've learned that not everyone needs to know your business. So I feel like people appreciate this quality about you, the way that you're able to keep things confidential and close to your chest. So pile number 1, I feel like people appreciate your sympathy, empathy, compassionate nature. They also appreciate the way that you're able to guide them in the right direction when they need your advice, your help. There's something about you that points people towards the right things for them. Perhaps you're a way shower, a light worker. People also appreciate the way that you're very gentle. Being gentle doesn't mean you're weak, but you have a very soft, kind persona about you. Your energy is very soothing and healing, which people appreciate, especially when they're going through difficult, hard times. You're the one to provide a listening ear. It's almost like you're able to nurture nourish, support people in need. There's something about your energy that says to people, take things bit by bit, day by day, which is very soothing to people who are undergoing a lot of difficulties. I'm also picking up that people appreciate the way that you have a worldly view. Perhaps some of you love to travel, but there's something about you that is very free-spirited, which people appreciate. Through your spirited nature, you're able to see things from different perspectives, which is why people appreciate you, because you're not quick to just judge and criticise. With the Son of Cups, people also appreciate the way that you're very open. You're open to different emotions. You're very accepting. So people appreciate your accepting nature, the way that you don't judge, you accept and you allow people to be. But there's also the sense of assertiveness about you, pile number 1, the way that you're able to point people back onto the right track. If people are making bad choices, I feel like you're someone who could redirect people back onto a path that would be more suited to them. I'm also picking up that as a friend, you're the friend who's very real, very authentic, and you make time for your loved ones. I'm also picking up that people appreciate your unique nature. There's something about you and your worldview, your outlook, that is quite different from others, which people find refreshing and appreciate. I feel like some of you in this pile may be witches, healers, or people who prefer to look into alternative healings and medicines, which people appreciate about you because you're not one to follow the mainstream. I feel like people appreciate and admire the way you follow your heart, pile number 1. You're someone who is all about following your heart and your soul. In the past, you may have made some bad decisions due to just following your heart, but I feel like it's taught you to go with your heart, but to also balance your logic and practicality when making important decisions. I'm also feeling like with this group, when you feel like something's off, you don't go with it. So I feel like you have a strong sense of inner compass about you. Your intuition, your instincts are very strong, which is why you're able to also guide others, which is what others also appreciate about you. With this Death card, I feel like you've undergone your own challenges in life. You're quite a transformative group, pile number 1. So I feel like with your own transformations, it's taught you to be more gentle with yourself and others. Your warm and graceful nature helps others relax. It helps others take a moment to breathe and pause, which is very helpful to others, which they appreciate about you. So pile number 1, I feel like what people appreciate about you is your highly compassionate nature, your understanding nature, your balanced nature. There's something about you that is all about becoming the bestest version of yourself. I feel like a lot of you in this pile are all about the higher learning, the higher mind. You're very realistic and practical at the same time, and I feel like many of you in this pile are trying to balance your heart and your mind. People also appreciate the fact that you're very open to different viewpoints, emotions. Which takes me back to the fact that they appreciate your listening ear. the way that you welcome different types of people into your life with open arms. You're not one to judge people for being different. In fact, I feel like you help others embrace their individuality, uniqueness. Also, people admire the way you're able to keep secrets. When they tell you something in private, you're able to keep it to yourself, which is a highly admirable quality which people appreciate. People also appreciate your insights, your advice, the way that you're able to explore things, situations from different angles. And I feel like people appreciate having you in their lives. You're someone who is very kind, very thoughtful, very sweet. And I'm also picking up that people find you very attractive. They find your energy, your aura to be beautiful, very captivating. And I'm also picking up that people appreciate you because you help them bring about positive change. You help people release certain toxic patterns, behaviours, beliefs. And I'm also picking up your love is very abundant. You give love freely and your love is unconditional. So I feel like many people who are close to you appreciate your loving nature, your maternal vibes. And I'm also picking up that even though you can give love freely, you're very understanding, highly compassionate, you're also able to receive love, which tells me you're balancing out the scales of giving and receiving, and you're acknowledging your self-worth. So people appreciate and admire that you're becoming your authentic self and living your truth, as well as stepping into your power. So I think that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading was helpful, and if you enjoyed it, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more video uploads, and thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. Hello pile number 2, and welcome to Pick a Card reading on what do others appreciate about you. So right off the bat, pile number 2, I feel like people appreciate your nurturing nature. There's something about you that says you tend to your inner world, you tend to your home. There's something about you being really good at organising, taking care of important things at home. I feel like some of you could be caretakers, caregivers. There's something about you being able to maintain and look after things in a very productive way. Some of you in this group may love to garden, or perhaps you just love being outdoors. But there's something about being able to grow things and see things from beginning to end, to see things fruition. So pile number 2, I feel like people appreciate the way you're able to tend to your home, tend to important things. People also admire and appreciate your strength, the way you're able to keep going. Your persistence, your determination, your vision is highly admirable. With the laughter card, I feel like people also see you as someone who's able to inject lightness, fun into your life. You're also able to inject light-heartedness to others. So I feel like with this group, you understand that life has its cycles, ups and downs has its cycles. So you try not to be too serious all the time. You're able to balance things out. I'm also picking up that within circles, social circles, even work, you could be the one who's the linchpin. You're the one that keeps and holds people together. There's something about you that is very strong, yet maternal and nurturing at the same time. You give off the vibe of being able to go after your dreams, as well as quite receptive to taking a step back in order to receive. With this Justice card, I feel like people see you as someone who is quite well balanced. Balance in your approach, balance with others. They feel like you're a very grateful person. You appreciate what you have. You're appreciative, which makes others feel appreciative of you because you're very thankful for things. Perhaps you're someone who is very vocal in thanking your family and friends, people who are of help to you. So by you expressing your gratitude, other people appreciate this quality about you because it shows them that you appreciate them as well. So I feel like with this group, what you put out there, you receive in abundance. I feel like with this group, you understand the law of attraction, gratitude, and energy exchange. With this Empress card, I feel like you're a group of people who are very attractive in and out. You're able to grow things. You're able to see things go the full circle. And I feel like you've gone through your own challenges, which has helped you become who you are today. There may have been times where you felt hopeless or stuck, but I feel like with your energy and your innate trust and faith, it's helped you find your way out of hardship and darkness. Even though some of you may have had a victim mentality in the past, you've learned this doesn't really serve a good purpose. So you've gone in and found your inner light, your inner guidance. With the Coyote Spirit card, I feel like you're a group of people who are very strategic, very cunning when need be. You're very adaptable to situations. I feel like with this group, many of you are very good communicators, very good at problem solving. You have a creative and logical mind which helps you navigate through life. With this Emperor card, I feel like this further confirms your adaptive nature. You're able to anchor what is important to you. So pile number 2, I feel like people appreciate you for your ability to tend to things that are of importance. They love the way that you're very structured, organised, and very determined to see things through. So I feel like people appreciate your reliable nature, your purposeful nature. People also appreciate your clever ways, your intellect, your creativity, the way that you're able to find your way out of difficulties. I'm also feeling like with your family and friends pile number 2, you're very caring, very nurturing, and these are highly admirable qualities which others appreciate about you. Because those close to you feel like you're someone they can rely on, someone they can trust. You're someone who adds value and beauty to their lives. I'm also picking up that children love your vibes, they love your energy. There's this light-heartedness about you as well, pile number 2, which the youth, younger people love. And I'm getting for some of you, your friends love your sense of humour. I'm also picking up that in the workplace, people admire your flexibility, the way you're able to fulfill goals, the way you're able to see to deadlines. They love the way that you're able to multitask and juggle things. You have this air of authority about you. So I feel like you're someone who gets things done. You're very effective, very productive. I'm also picking up that your employers, if you work for others, pile number 2, appreciate you because of your intellect, your creativity, your lateral thinking. For some of you who have online platforms, I feel like people appreciate what you share, what you post. There's this air of helping others feel empowered, uplifted, as well as a balance of light-heartedness that comes with what you post, what you spread, what you share. I'm also picking up that people appreciate your giving nature, the way that you're able to reach out to others, the way that you can reach out to many different types of people. People also appreciate the way you're able to bestow magic to others. Your presence, your aura is very magical, very enlightening to others. So even though you're very nurturing, pile number 2, I feel like you can also be quite firm with people when need be. You're someone who can cut through BS and be very upfront and frank with others, which others appreciate about you. I'm also picking up that people appreciate your shrewdness in certain situations. Perhaps some of you work in a field where a tight eye to detail, shrewdness is required. So pile number 2, I think that's all I have for you for today's reading. I hope you found this reading helpful and enjoyable, and if you have, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more video uploads. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye. Hello pile number 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading on what do others appreciate about you. So right off the bat, pile number 3, I feel like people admire your hidden depths. There's something about you that says you've been through a lot of things in life. You've been through some trying times, but you don't allow that to shake your elegance, your beauty. I feel like you're a group of people who can maintain your status quo. You're able to maintain a poised nature no matter what. I feel like with this group, you are also quite a dreamer. Perhaps your vision is very high. You have high ideals, high goals in life. I feel like with this group, you have a lot of inner determination and strength. I'm also picking up you have healthy inner authority, which helps you move forward. So what people appreciate about you, pile number 3, is your ability to ride the waves, your ability to rise above challenges, your ability to motivate and uplift others. For you going through your difficulties, you help others see that they too can overcome theirs. So I feel like people see you as a breath of fresh air, someone who's able to elevate and rise. Quite unique, very different. I'm also picking up that many of you have had to work on your ego, your pride, things that may have kept you stuck, stagnant or limited, so that you could spread your wings and free yourself from certain patterns. With the Messenger of Water, Two of Water and the Seven of Water, I feel like some of you in this pile may have prominent water elements in your natal chart. Pisces is coming through quite strongly, which tells me you're a group of people who are in touch with your emotional nature. Perhaps you have a very rich emotional inner world. I'm also picking up a sense of creativity coming through for this group. So I feel like you're highly imaginative people, and you're also highly creative in an artistic sense for some of you. With the Seven of Waters, I feel like you're the type of people who can dream a new world. I feel like some of you may be artists in your career, in your profession. The way you create is very magical, very mind-blowing to some people. And I feel like people appreciate your art. They appreciate your work, your creativity. I'm also picking up that with this group, you create your opportunities. You attract abundance through your mentality, the way you go about life. You create new opportunities. And I feel like people see you as someone who is very abundant, prosperous. With the Six of Earth, you've probably had to work on balancing certain things in your life. You've had to balance how you spend your time, your energy. I feel like in this group you may have been overgiving in the past, which you're learning to pull back. But to the core of you, I feel like you're very giving. You're very thoughtful of others. So you're learning to stand tall in your authority, in your essence. You're learning to give and receive. You're learning when to hold back, and you're learning when to take action. So people appreciate the way you're able to follow your own rhythm. They also appreciate your good timing. You may be a group of people who are very good in terms of waiting things out. You know when to take action. You know when to sit back and observe. I'm also picking up this group is highly independent. Independent in some way, whether that's with your thinking, outlook, or perhaps you're just extremely independent in your way of living. Perhaps you're all about freedom seeking, independence. But there's something about you that is about living your own truth, expressing who you are to the world. And I feel like whatever you create, you put your own personal touch on it. Your work is highly distinctive from others. And I feel like for many of you, you're all about standing out from a crowd and just being your unique self. So people appreciate the fact that you are kind of like a black sheep, pile number 3. So people appreciate that you don't hide, you're just your natural self. I'm also picking up that you're quite heart-centered, pile number 3. Your heart chakra shines through brightly. It radiates outwards brightly. The things you do it from the heart. Another thing which people appreciate about you, pile number 3, is your ability to call yourself out, especially if you've been doing things that are not to your best good. You're able to see where you may be going down the wrong path. So people appreciate your self-awareness, the way that you're able to call yourself out, the way you're able to rectify certain things. I'm also picking up for some of you in this pile, you're not fully aware of your beauty. You may be so entrenched in getting through things that you're not able to see the light and the beauty that you shine to others. I'm even picking up that some of you are very down to earth, very level-headed. Some of you may not feel like you're very attractive, but others see these qualities in you and view you as highly attractive. So they appreciate the way you're not boastful, you're not arrogant in what you have and what you possess. In fact, some of you may not even be aware of how beautiful you are to others. Some of you may like the colour blue, pink, purple and green. There's also something about the heart chakra shining brightly, as well as the throat chakra. So I feel like you're learning to speak your truth by tapping into your heart space more. I'm also picking up that people appreciate your embracing nature, the way you embrace challenges, life, situations. You're very poised, you're very elegant, very graceful. And many look up to you, pile number 3. With the Swan Spirit card and the Wings card, I feel like you've had to climb many mountains in your life. You've had to work hard to get where you are and where you want to go. So I feel like people appreciate your hard-working, determined nature. There's something about you that speaks of resilience, tenacity, which others highly admire and appreciate. So part number 3, people appreciate your depth in character, the way that you're able to uphold a positive outlook, demeanour, even though you've been through hardships, you don't allow that to affect your way of being, the way you conduct yourself. People also admire your creativity, the way that you're very in touch with your emotions. They also love the way that you're able to manifest what it is that you desire. They see you as someone who is driven to succeed, and they feel like you're someone who has a wealth of options. Perhaps some of you have tried a lot of different things in life, which has helped you understand who you are, and it's also helped you create opportunities. Some of you may be a jack of all trades, perhaps you're good at many things, but people feel like you're very abundant, pile number 3. You're someone who creates your own luck in life by refusing to back down. You have an endless trust in your own path, in yourself. I'm also picking up that some of you are working very hard towards your dream goals. Perhaps you're looking for financial freedom. But there's something about you that says you're very ambitious and very strong within. And I feel like many are inspired by you. They're inspired by your clout, to keep going, your persevering nature, the inspired by your strength of character. Some of you in this path may be a life path number 8, or perhaps number 8 is a significant number to you. I'm also getting the number 6 could be quite important to you. I'm also picking up that people appreciate the way that you can still remain positive and graceful. Even though the world can be quite a harsh place, you haven't allowed that to harden your heart space. So people appreciate the way that you're still able to maintain your grace, your graceful nature, and they feel like you have a heart of gold. So pile number 3, I think that's all I have here for your reading on what do others appreciate about you. I hope you found this reading helpful and you enjoyed it, and if you did, please ensure to like, share and subscribe to your channel for more video uploads, and thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.